Take your feet a little ahead. Be comfortable.
Damn, Aiden, you a killer.
Okay, so very warm good morning RV gang. और आज हम जा रहे हैं KTM की राइड पे, जो कि है एक ट्रेल जो कि ऑर्गेनाइज किया है KTM ने। मज़ा आने वाला है। आई एम सो एक्साइटेड क्योंकि भाई बाइक ली है अभी मेरे को मुश्किल से 7-8 दिन हुए हैं और मेरे को ट्रेल का मौका मिल रहा है। ट्रैक का बहुत मन था, सोचा था ड्यूक से करूँगा, बट मेरे टाइम पे कभी ट्रैक डे हुआ नहीं। जब मैंने बाइक सेल करी तब हुआ। आई कैन टेल यू मेरे को इस बाइक को क्रूज करने में कितना मज़ा आ रहा है। और भाई साहब 100 पे ऐसे क्रूज हो रही है, इतनी स्मूथ, बता नहीं सकता। Okay, so here we have Naveen George, cluster head of KTM Delhi. क्या बात है, ऑरेंज लेके आया मेरे पास, वाइट है, क्या लग रही है। We gonna rule on road bro। हाँ, एक तो इस जगह पे आके ना करते हुए आराम से 5-6 डिग्री गिरता है, सीधा ड्रॉप होता है, इतनी ठंड लगती है ना, लेकिन कोई हद नहीं, और मेरे को लग रही है। तो KTM एडवेंचर्स डे, और यहाँ का जो ऑफ रोड है ये बहुत तगड़ा है। और मोर, यार मेरे को याद आ गया, मैं यहाँ पे अपनी पैथर लेके आया था ना। अरे हाँ ब्रो, ये वो, अरे यहीं पे तो बर्न आउट मारा था यार। अरे आ गया याद यार, क्या बात है। And the adventure day is here. Okay, so today I am at Throttle Shuttle Motor Range, Gurgaon, or today we are going to fly our bikes.
Half an hour theory session. Please ask your questions. If you have any questions, just interrupt and ask your questions. Off-road will always be a compromise. You have your hands like that and you're just riding the bike. Means that usually your hand and your arms is more or less in one straight line. Now in off-road, you need in many cases to be in a standard. If your levers are at the same, as positioned in the same horizontal level as when you're sitting, your hands will be almost, or your wrist will be almost at 90 degrees. What happens when your wrist is at 90 degrees? Every shock that you get is very painful, goes straight into your shoulder and can break small bones here. So it's not relaxing at all to have your lever too high.
Mantra is that first thing, you have to trust your machine. All right, you have to trust it. You have to believe in it. Every machine will have some limitations.
Okay, the bike is on. You fell down. After you check that you're physically okay, you should check always if the bike is still in gear, in the first gear or in the gear that you were riding. The reason why I suggest you to do that is that when you lift the bike, and if you're not on a plain, straight ground, but if it's steep, the bike will of course automatically, when you lift it, go in one or that direction. And controlling the bike that you're lifting is quite complicated to do at the same time, lifting and avoiding that the bike will start to slide in one or the direction. So once you lift it, it should be in gear. But the bike is blocked, it cannot go forward or backwards.
Alright. So what happens a lot of time when your bike goes down, there is a lot of fuel spillage can happen. Alright, either from the tank or from the overflow pipe. So it makes goods, and the bike is hot. Alright, it may catch fire. It has happened, I've seen that happening. So the first thing is just kill the engine. Alright, now kill the engine doesn't mean from the switch there, but ignition off. You turn the key off. That's the first thing to do. And if it is FI, no problem. If it is a carbureted bike, your tap has to be put off. That's one thing to ensure.
You take the bar here, you take under the bar, and the idea is to protect your back, because touring bikes are quite heavy, is not to try to lift like that. Because there it goes all straight in the back. It's spine. You'll have in the spine, and it will be very painful. The idea is to go close to the bar. You bend your knees and you lift first with your legs. So legs first and then your back. So first the legs, you're in that position. First the legs will do the job, and then only the back. Also, what you should always do when the bike was on the ground is first to leave the stand. It's more easy, it avoids. You saw when I lifted the bike and I was still explaining things, I had to carry the bike. The risk is that the bike, when you lifted it, it will fall over. It doesn't really matter, but if an off-road track is difficult and every time you have to lift your bike 2 times every time it falls down, believe me, at the end of the day, it will be a good saving. So try to check if the stand is out. You go close to the bike, first with your leg and then with the bike. That's the first exercise. Let's
take your feet a little ahead.
hand grip.
Be comfortable. Yeah.
Take the grip.
Yeah.
Hand grip.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and no, don't maro any jhatka. Go down a little. All right.
Yes.
Keep it straight here. Now use your quads. Okay. Use your quads in alignment and keep moving backwards. Step small step backwards. Go 1.
And the first,
2,
wait, no.
3.
The first thing is having both wheels touch on the ground.
Yeah.
So the first will be just up. Okay, I feel it. Now I'm touching ground, and then you push it backwards. You really anchor your heels in the ground, and you push your bottom backwards. Don't try like that. Try like you hold me. Try like he's also doing. Up, I go backwards. I push backwards. You will be always take your.
Yeah.
So push your ass backwards, not upwards. First touch, yes. Now you touch and go with
Nice.
Perfect. Now it's good.
Good. Come on, somebody, come.
Okay, the bike is not going back. That's good. Now it's not very steep here. It's fine. I could control it. Also, when you're doing something else, use your leg. Your legs is very solid. You can just leave the bike like that. You saw that when I lifted it, I didn't get it only with my hands or my arms, but I just put it on my leg. Here the risk is when you are on a hill like that the bike will fall that side. You're lifting up the bike and the bike will fall the other side. Normal. You lift the weight and you don't stabilize it in time, and you will be there, and bam, the bike will fall off. We go for action. Cello.
Let's go for action.
Cello. Chili, cello.
चलो चलो.
Cello, cello.
ओके सो इट्स टाइम फॉर रियल टेस्ट ऑफ रोड. तो यहाँ पे ABS का ऑफ रोड कर दिया हमने और MTC ऑन बोला है अभी हमें, और ये अच्छी बात है कि अभी हम चेक करेंगे क्विक शिफ्टर ऑन है, बाकी सारी सेटिंग यहाँ पे ABS आ गया ऑफ रोड. फन, दिस इज़ ब्लडी फन. और एडवेंचर लेने के आज फ़ायदे पता चल रहे हैं. बाइक उछालना ये इट्स क्वाइट इजी फॉर मी बिकॉज मैंने वो वाला ATV सर्किट करा हुआ है ना नोएडा का, तो इट्स क्वाइट इजी फॉर मी. और मैंने ड्यूक से करा था, सबसे बड़ी बात है. तो या आई एम एन्जॉइंग दिस वेरी मच. और Z800 इधर खड़ी हुई है. ओके सो दिस इज़ माई लास्ट टाइम. 2 राउंड हो गए, तीसरा मारते हैं. लेट्स गो लौंडे नहीं. ओके सो लेट्स गो. Why I'm so happy? I asked this question again and again, why I am so OP. अब ड्रोन को चार्जिंग पे लगाते हैं, हमारे पास एक ही बैटरी है और उसी बैटरी से हमें काम चलाना है। थैंक यू सो मच मेरे भाई। क्या नाम है आपका? सौरभ रावत को बहुत सारा थैंक यू। आपका? चेतन रावत को बहुत ज़्यादा थैंक यू। आज ये ट्रेनिंग मिली थी, आज ही काम में आई।